You know, I wish all these athletes would shut up about politics and just play sports. And that, unless they believe exactly what I believe, and then in that case, you people, and I do mean you people, need to stop trying to censor their freedom of speech. You know, Harrison Butker, he's just telling it like it is. And if you can't handle it, then that's too damn bad. Because he laid into Joe Brandon. I agree with Harrison. He said, Joe, you can't be Catholic and pro-choice. That's an oxymoron, which is not to be confused with a moron on oxy, which is what your son is, Joe. Hunter Biden's laptop. You're Catholic, Joe. You need to get your hypocrisy straight. I'm so pissed off at Joe Brandon for being pro-choice and not like the move him to a different parish pissed off. I'm talking like the real kind of pissed off. For real. And Butker, he's smart. He's got an engineering degree. I call it ED for short, but he's got ED, and he graduated MAGA yelled loudly, and he stood up there at that graduation, and he looked at all them women that they just got their BAs and their MDs and their PhDs, and he said, you know, that's all fine and good, ladies, but you need to get a real degree. Get you an MRS degree and find you a husband and find your vocation. And let me mansplain something to you women. If you don't know how to find your vocation, it's easy. All you got to do is find a man, marry him, and then he will tell you your vocation. And Catholic survey says, ding, 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 homemaker. That's your vocation. And that's a cushy job. It's easy. All you got to do is find a man that makes $3 million a year, and then you can spend the rest of your life making babies. Because as us Catholics say, fill the collection plate, not the condom. Ladies, if you don't want to be a homemaker, that's fine. You're free to be whatever you want, as long as it's a stewardess, a waitress, a maid, or a nun. Because God forbid somebody like Harrison Butker has a heart attack and he's laying there clutching his chest and he says, help, I'm having a heart attack. Is there a doctor in the house? And the lady runs up and she says, I'm a doctor, I can help. And he's like, no, you should be at home cooking and cleaning and pushing out babies. Is there a male doctor in the house? And a man runs up and he says, I can help. But the guy's, he's got a rainbow shirt on. And Harrison's like, no, I see where this is going. Is there a straight white male doctor who believes exactly what I believe in the house? And it turns out there's not. And God forbid Harrison dies. And then his death is on your hands, ladies. Because all you wanted to do was go out and get a real job instead of stay at home 28 hours a day, changing diapers and watching Bluey. Shame on you. And can I say how refreshing it is to see a real man on the Kansas City Chiefs? You know, because a real man, he shouldn't be out gallivanting all over the world in a private jet with his billionaire girlfriend while she shakes her turd cutter on stage. That's a sin. That's a goddamn sin. You know, not so much the dancing or the amassing great wealth while people literally starve, but shacking up with your girlfriend before you're married, that's a sin. Everybody's saying, oh, Harrison Butker, he seems pretty far right. Shouldn't he be boycotting the NFL instead of playing for it? That's pretty hypocritical of him. Well, he's not a hypocrite. He's just Catholic.